Hello again. We're live again with another survival horror stream. We've got some great assets here from Schemecos. That's his YouTube name anyway. And finally we're going to get cracking on some of the corridors around the hospital, which I'm hoping is going to work out quite well. We'll just have to wait and see. But at least I've got a good selection of assets to work from. He's even did like the same asset but tweaked it slightly, just for different scenarios. So like there's a double door here, or there's a single door, or space doors, different wall sizes and everything. So he's kind of gave me a good template. Some windows. So I think I've got enough to sort of get me by for now, I think. So I started a brand new scene, because we never actually made any corridors before, so this is probably the first scene I haven't actually remixed. This is a brand new scene, all on its own. And the jukebox today is relaxing Resident Evil tracks to an ambient rain and storm background. Now hopefully the rain and the storm noises doesn't distort the music. Let's just wait and see. Hello, House Moomin! Currently eating pizza. You always seem to be eating pizza every time we do a stream. You're always having a pizza. I wonder who's going to be late today. I know, the bets are off. Especially because it's Friday. I think when it gets to like Friday and Saturday, a lot of people are doing other things, so we might see a lot of people actually turning up late today. Hey Isaac, nice to see you again. Isaac told us he's getting ready for his little music listening group. Sounds quite cool. I don't think the stream will be 3 hours long. I think it'll be like 2 hours or something. So I'm going to try and get through a few of the main corridors on the first floor. So there's a few corridors, but I think at least one of the corridors I could probably remix at least a couple of times. So I think I just need to make like maybe 3 unique corridors. So here's the decorations, the example decorations. So this is what the door could look like. So he sort of built it for me, to be honest. And if I'm being honest, I probably wouldn't do it any different. So all these doors here, he's made them separate for me. But it's quite good that he's already put them together, because that's pretty tidy. That looks quite good for me. So I'll probably just use these ones to get me started. Saves me having to line up the doors and stuff like that. So he told me I had to put it into the 8 grid, which I'd never used the higher grid. I always use the minus grid. And I assume it's the 8 grid. That's what he said to me. He didn't say -8, he said 8. So we'll see how it goes. When I make a new area from scratch, I usually sketch a layout on paper. Yeah, that can help, certainly. Normally what I do is I just like grab things and I go here, put this here, you know, it's like a kind of visual way to do it. So I can actually see what the scene looks like. But you know that already, you've been watching for a long time now. Hey Mobile Monster, nice to see you again, I'm back. You've been very busy lately. Where is everyone? I think John Jerry Steve is working overtime. He's going to be going after a lot of people. If it's only 2 hours, then you could show the remix at the end. It could. We'll see how much progress we make. But if you need to leave before then, by all means, just let me know. Hey Alpha Werewolf, great to see you again. Hope we're doing all right. Or the original version. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to play both versions, aren't I? That would be like 99% of the stream. I mean, John Jerry Steve's got enough leg strength to go around, so I don't think it matters. He's going to get everyone. Nah, it's only 8 minutes long. Just 8 minutes. Hours. I know. Get it right, Isaac. You know that your timings are way off. Just like Hal Schmoomin, his timings are way off as well. 4 minutes equates to like 18.5 minutes. So the first corridor I'll do is the corridor that leads to the examination rooms. So there was a double door. Let's see how this works actually, because this is all grouped together. Okay, so we've got like a text thing here. I don't know. I think that's just that, so I don't think we really need this. Right. I never use the 8 grid, by the way, because I think it's massive. It does, it looks massive, doesn't it? It's like, oh, I'm an absolute beast. Right, I'm just going to put it down to my basic intro part. Right, that kind of looks like it snaps quite well. You got the central part right down the middle, so I think that looks quite good. So this is going to be the double doors that lead you out into the main lobby, the Bovaretta of the hospital. So from the inside, let's just say main lobby. There you go, looks nice. I like the text and everything. He's clearly been looking at the NHS, because he's got the same kind of font, the same colours, even the little stickers on the doors. It's very accurate. I'd love to take some time to actually make some proper assets like this, because I can't really make characters, but I can definitely make assets like these because they're more structured. I think I would find this kind of sculpting a bit easier, and then it means I could actually practice, you know, my texturing, things like that as well. But it does take a lot of time, so it's great that I can cut some corners and, you know, Scheme and some other guys can create some stuff for me. I'm not going to complain. So that was that. The wall. So this is just a collection of things. Let me have a look at the walls here. So we're going to do the exam rooms, and I think I'll probably, let me see here, the inner corner door, add corner protectors and corner skirting for outer corner. Okay, I think I'll just use this one here. It's got the room number. Thing is though, he's got, maybe I'll just use this one for now. Let me copy this. These are like some of the best assets we've came across, and they're unique. And by the way, anyone can use these. This is not a private collection, so if anybody wants to use these hospital assets, by all means, go for it. Just remember where they came from. Right, so if I'm doing it on the side of the corridor, I'm probably going to have to make this come in a little, it can go out a little bit, so not like a full one. So I'll probably have to put it on to the foregrid, maybe put it about here. Okay, so I'll try and get some walls next. So we need some plain walls. Which wall do we use? Right, so we've got some short walls, some long walls. So that's an outer corner wall. That's another one. I think I'll just use this one. There you go. Hopefully this lines up properly. Right, sorry they went a bit wonky. Come on, don't fail me now. Right. Because if you're coming into this door, technically I could put the wall here. I was thinking about maybe putting it here. Let me just, let me do a wee experiment here, right? I'll put it to 4. And then I'll move this one in to there, so, because I don't want the corridors to be too narrow, and I don't want them to be too wide. So if it's like that on either side, it's not so narrow. But I'm just thinking, because it's a hospital, they need space for people to go by, so maybe I should make the walls a little bit wider. Let me see. I'll stick with this one just now. We'll see how it looks, and then if I need to change something up, I can redo it. So let's just say the first door goes there. Right, so we went through here. So imagine it from a first-person perspective. You walk through. So there's going to be a room here. And if you remember the exam room, I don't have like kind of half and half, so the room kind of went like that. Okay, a couple of walls and then a door. Maybe that's a good way to do it. So there's exam room 1, there's exam room 2. I can always make these a bit shorter later if I feel like the rooms inside are too big or this is too small. But I was thinking I was probably going to have at least three exam rooms, and there's no exam rooms on this side because this is like the edge of the building. So like the entrance is like here. So you come in, go through here, and it's just one corridor that has one side of doors. I don't even know if I'll put walls on this side because the camera might not even see them. We'll just see how it goes for now. So I'll just need to redo some of the names here. So we'll have like exam room 1. Just for example. Here, I don't know if we need this. I'll leave it like that for just now. But I don't know if we'll use this particular thing. Since we're using this part, I don't think there's any point in having a room name up here and down there. So exam room 2. And then finally, you know it, you guessed it. Hopefully. Exam room 3, perfect. So I think once we get the lighting in, I'll probably put some like boards up here. I think he had like some assets over here that we could use to put on the wall. So we could use maybe this or this or this just to decorate some of those spaces. Oh, hello. I thought they were attached to the wall, but they were not. Right, I don't know how many of these we'll use. I'll just focus on the main things right now. Oh god, this is all separate, isn't it? Right. Some of that, I know. Right, so we've got a good bit of decorations there for the walls. So that should be enough to cover some of those blank spaces. So I don't know exactly where they're all going to go. I'll probably just fire a few of them here and there. Maybe put this one near the door. Move this one over here. I'll group all this together. I'm assuming I'll probably change some of this because, you know, you don't want to have blank pieces of paper on the wall, you know, it's not very accurate. Right, I seem to be having some errors with the PlayStation again. I'm sorry, I apologise. Right, I think I'll move this one over here as well. So we'll have a map with a map alongside the key. So we can look here, we can look there. I don't think this one's so essential, but let me leave it there just in case I use it later. Okay. And then I'll see if I can find a small piece. There was like another small wall we could have used here. So see if that hopefully slots in quite nicely. Yeah, it kind of fits. Yeah, it does well. Yeah, I think it's okay. So I'll just copy another one of these over this way. So the camera angle's probably going to be like that. So we'll see that kind of stuff on those kind of stuff on the walls, and then we'll move forward, and we'll start to see the rest of the exam rooms. Scheme did say he was going to work on a ceiling. I was going to do smoke and mirrors so you don't actually see the ceiling, but if he makes one I might put it in just so I can do some camera angles that are like facing the ceiling now and again. The Firecat says meow. Did you hear the Firecat? This music is eerie. Very eerie. Love Resident Evil music. Yeah, it's called Who Man Minutes. 1 minute equals 3 minutes. How is everyone holding up with the weather today? You'll all be fine. I created the thin wall for that, LBA. Oh, what thin wall? Maybe I've missed it. I seem to be doing alright so far, to be honest. The corner wall with the red line, yeah, some of those aren't optimised yet. It seems to be so good so far, to be honest. It looks quite nice, the way that it's working so far. The stream is choking on 15-inch nails again, really? Maybe it was just a small blip, because I think everything's all good now. I can't stress how much I despise summer. Because of the heat, I can't make any progress at all in my game. It just drains me of all energy and willpower to continue creating anything, so I just watch. Yeah, I guess if you're not used to it, it can take a little bit of time to adjust. Netflix? Oh, you watch Netflix? Yeah, it's just Scheme huge nails. I hate summer too. Everybody hates the summer. I love the summer. It's great. Makes you happy for a change. Autumn is the best. You like to see all the fallen leaves. Same house movement. Can't do anything in Dreams today. Bring on the winter. You heat noobs. As I take a big gulp of water. The stream seems good now. Yeah, it seems to choke now and again. I don't know why. Internet's weird. Hey, that one gamer. Hi, am I late? Ooh, you're just in time. It was almost 20 minutes. So I'll consider you on time, more or less. YouTube didn't give me a notification. Damn YouTube. See, we always seem to have problems like that. They give you notifications very sporadically, let's say that word correctly. What else can we use? So I think this scene's kind of done, because it's not too complicated, the corridors. I'll probably have like some objects in the scene, like maybe like a wheelchair or a hospital bed, you know, just so it's not just one big plain corridor. There's actually obstacles as well. But what I'll do is I'll just try and make all the corridors in this scene, I think, and then I'll remix them all separately once I'm happy with them all. So let's grasp one of these floors, one of these mammoth floors. I don't know what this is over here. Like, is this ceiling the same as the floor? Just curious. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Also, there's two floors here. They're both different colours. Let's see. Bright white version of the floor. Use these settings if you want a cleaner looking floors and walls. Okay. So we've got two different floors we can use, basically. Okay. Right, let's grab this. See how this looks. I'm assuming I can stretch this without any problems. Since it's not really been painted, I think it should be alright. No. It dies! Look at that! It's all muddy. Right, I'm probably just going to have to copy and paste it, I think. Right, let me move this floor down. We don't really need this floor anymore. Okay. Right, so there's floor 1, here's floor 2. Good, good. So this is like the clean floor. Let's see, with the crappy lighting on, let's see what it looks like. Okay. It looks nice and clean. Everything looks kind of nice. Let's see what the other floor looks like. It's not a huge difference between the two floors. Yeah, nice and clean. So like I said, I can always go over the floors later, put down different objects, different textures, stuff like that. Should be all good. Okay. I'll probably... Let's just use this over here then. Just for fun, right? Just for fun. This is the John, Jerry, Steve Hospital, I think you'll find. John, Jerry, Steve. This will need some optimization, I think. Yeah. It needs some optimization. Hold on. Okay, that'll do. There you go. I fixed it. Big John, Jerry, Steve. How big would this go if I had enlarged it? The John, Jerry, Steve Hospital. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What is this? Is this like an electrical board or something? You are doomed. And then I'll probably just put another one of these just for now. Should be alright. So that's almost one corridor. I just need to duplicate the walls again on this side. And then put another door and walls on this side. Right. Oh god, I broke it. Yeah, I'll need to fix that. I don't think anyone's going to see it, right? Who cares, right? No one's looking. So basically that's how it works, and then here is the... Let's say the private... the private reception. So that'll go into the room where John, Jerry, Steve first appeared. I'll probably just duplicate these for now. There you go. Looks good. Looks very, very good. If I have problems with the camera angles, like say I do a camera angle like that, I don't know if I'd need to increase this. I don't know if it's easy just to stretch this up or lift it up, just in case. I don't want the ceiling to be too low, you know. As long as it's easy to edit, I should be okay. I like getting up early in the morning while it's raining, then I'll make good progress. It just depends on whether to judge how much progress I made. Was that a weather pun? Late excuses. I say we give him the leg. If he isn't lying, you should get the leg. No, you should get the leg for a lot of things. Ceiling is the same as the floor, but flipped upside down because one side has loose flex to save on thermal. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to make like a ceiling that was like tiled. You know, you get those ceilings that you can actually lift the tiles up. You know, like you find them in schools and stuff. And then there's like pipes underneath. No stretching. Oh, I've exposed you. Use the 8x grid to quickly place them. Yeah, I'm pretty much using the 8 and the 4 as recommended. Stretching absolutely cripples the thermal. You'll be fine. Hal Schmooman is actually a YouTube spy in disguise. Who agrees with me? Me. By the way, I got 100% in Yakuza 0 today. Well done. That must have took you quite a bit of time. What was your total amount of hours you spent in the game? Oh, now I get the notification 22 minutes later. Wow. That's probably why a lot of people haven't joined so early today because of that. Hello, RoboKnight TV. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. What is happening? We are making a survival horror game, and part of it is set in a hospital, so we're sort of making some corridors today. Normally we make the rooms, but we've kind of finished all the rooms, so I'm just going to do some of the corridors today, and that should look pretty nice, I think. So this is going to be the examination corridor. 3 exam rooms. Now the next corridor we need to make is there's other exam rooms, but it's more for like public, you know, the less fortunate people. So this is the private sector, because here's the private reception. You come through here. Here's your private exam rooms. So I just need to make another one. I could probably just remix this one, to be honest, and then change the names. But there's definitely one other corridor I need to make that's completely different to this one, and it's the corridor with the surgery room, with the wards, with the X-ray room, yada yada yada. So I'll basically just so these are all single doors, so I think I'm going to use double doors for the next corridor. Okay. So I'll duplicate this, make sure I'm on the right grid. Right, so this part here, there's going to be like a double door. Let me think how this works. So there's going to be a double door like that. This door will lead to the garden. What could we call the garden again? What was it? It's not the yard, it's not the square. It's just a little botanical area, but in the middle of the hospital. So let's just say hospital gardens for now, right? So this is where it takes you outside, and this is like the link between the first hospital and hospital 2 and 3. So there's the hospital gardens. I don't think there's going to be anything on this side. Maybe I'll put like a supply closet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a corridor this way, and then the main corridor's over here. Let me quickly just get some walls. I think I'll keep using the medium walls for now. I think it's a bit easier for me. Let's see, I think I broke it. I broke the wall scheme. It's not looking good anymore. What have I done? Okay, I think I need to readjust. Ah, the grid's all wonky now. What did I do? God damn it. This is why I hate working with the grid, by the way. All I wanted to do, right, I just wanted to copy this, right, and I just wanted to flip it around, right. That's all I wanted to do. That was it. But it doesn't measure properly when you flip it around, unfortunately. Come on now. See, this is the problem when I'm going to have to line it all up now. So, like, if I change the angle of everything, you know. Right, come on. It kind of works. Kind of works. I think I kind of got it to work, but right, let's see. That should be all right. I think we decided on 4, didn't we? Because we didn't want it to be too wide. Right. I think we're all good now. So we're gonna have a corridor that goes down this way, and then it's going to link into a main corridor. So let me just move these a bit. Okay. So I'll keep. Hopefully this still works okay. It just has to be the same length as the ward. So there's imagine there's a bed here. So I'm probably gonna have to make it one more. Because on the other side of this wall, there's going to be the main ward. So I just need to make sure the walls are the same length as that room in here. Then we'll have another double door. Let's put it there. And this leads into one of the wards. Let's just say Ward 1. Right. I need that corner thing here. You had a, I don't know if you made it separately, or if there was a door that already had it. I think this is it here, your corners. I think it's this one I need. I'll take them both just in case, right? In fact, I'll just take the whole thing. So I can plug that gap. Alright. Is that good enough? This is not going to be easy, I'm telling you. Right. Ah! Right. Hold on. It's not perfect. Gonna have to... Right, it kinda fits on that side, but then it doesn't fit on this side. Ah, damn it. Have to move that and all. I just have to move all my walls. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this. Leave it. Leave it. So basically, like, to get that connected, for some reason it's not as accurate as it could be. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong, Scheme, because I couldn't get that to line up properly. Unless the other one is better to use. But they look the same, to be honest. The Apocalypse Robo. Hold on, let me catch up. Now, I think we have a spy here. A spy hiding in disguise. Well, he is making a game called Cyber Spy, so I think that's a bit of a clue. You can't fool me, I know you can't fool us. Hauschmumen. Yeah, I created another version of that slim wall for those corner pieces to look proper. Alright. I don't know if it's up here or already. You say thin wall, but they all look thin to me, so I don't really know. I don't know which one you're referring to. Just let me know, and we'll sort it. It's just a little hiccup. We'll fix it. I'm not fooling anyone. Yeah, I think he's referring to Hauschmumen. Weather pun, did I make a weather pun? Yeah, because that's how you spell weather for the rain. It's not whether or not, that's a different word. Those tile roofs have serious backroom energy. I love it. I know, I want a tile roof, and I want it now. If you want taller walls, I think you can probably stack walls on top of each other, just delete the skirting and stuff. Yeah, that's one way. Kids at my school used to jump up and push the tiles up. That's dreadful. Hauschmumen, what are you playing at? You hiding all your stash in there? You ever watch Breaking Bad? That's where Walter hides his stash. If not, I can easily modify them. It should be fine. It's just little things, you know. I'll tell you later, can't check right now because I'm on my Legend playthrough right now. How can you not know your playtime? You should be observing that. Be proud of it. Is this horror going to be ultra creepy? Yes. Oh yes. I mean, it looks all nice and clean and perfect right now, but trust me, once we get into the nitty gritty of it all, this corridor is going to be your worst nightmare. Just you wait, you'll see. Yes, it will be. You said you didn't need ceilings, so I didn't bother. Yeah, I said like I'll probably just use like smoke and mirrors because I don't have any ceilings. It was just if you happen to be making any, because I know you said you were going to make some for your game. That's why I thought you were going to do it, but there's no pressure from me. I will make them soon though because I'm also needing them for myself. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. But there's no rush because like these environments don't need to be finished until like the end of the game really, because I can always update everything graphically. Easy peasy. It will make you go Stone Boretta. Well, this is a no for me then. Come on, that one gamer, you've got to through. John Jerry Steve will insist though. He'll do more than insist. I was playing GTA San Andreas a lot today. Played it years ago, but I managed to pirate it on my laptop for free. Wow, that's cheaper than cheap. That's what I love about PC and laptops. Everything is free and illegal, so be careful. There's no such thing as paying for a game on a laptop. I think rain would fit an ambience related to anything horror. Oh yeah. This music we've got in the background, it's got some rain. I don't know if you can hear it. Mist is more horror themed. It depends. Silent Hill uses a lot of mist. Resident Evil not so much. See, that's the grid in a nutshell. I know the grid just screws you over, doesn't it? Wouldn't it be both? Could be both. I think so. Flip with the right stick, LBA. It will stay to the grid then. Are you talking about this? I'm not sure. The grid F's up every time you flip it, so it's shitty. Why they don't have a global grid is so far beyond me. really messed up there. It's very complicated, isn't it? I suppose so. Gotta love PT. I love PT. It's just a shame they never actually made Silent Hills. It was going to be a masterpiece. Jesus, like, I want to make an awesome Street Fighter game, but I can't bother to. I know. Just get someone else to make it for you. You can pay someone. Same, I want to make a game, but can't do gears or tools. It just takes a bit of practice, doesn't it? I'll just wait for some guy to make it. Patience is a virtue, after all. Virtue of fighter, indeed. I created a wall for that corner, LB. For this particular corner. Is it this size, though? Did you also make a half wall with a side? Let's see. Is it this one? I don't know. I don't know what that is though. Right, so you've got the straight walls. So, are you talking about this wall? I think you're talking about that wall. Is it this one here? So basically the railings don't go around, or what? Or do I need to flip it and use that one? God knows. See, this is what happens when you use other people's assets. You don't have a clue what goes where. Like for you, Scheme, you're probably like, it's so obvious. Use that wall with that wall, and I'm just like, there's so many walls. They look the same. There's like some minor differences, but I don't know which one to use. Because this is the outer corner wall, right? So I assume it's this one, but I don't know if because you made that separate bracket, so I don't know if I can put it round the way, but I guess that's not going to happen. So I think I'm just going to have to use, sacrifice and use this one. Sorry, people, but you're not going to get to go round anymore. You're going to have to use this wall, I think, if I'm doing it right. Now I don't even know, because now that's there. I don't even know, man. How do I fix that part? Do you even fix that part? Is there a floor part? See, there's like a curve here, but I need a... Can I steal this curve? Right, let me steal that curve. Because I basically needed the short wall, but with a curve. Maybe that'll do. Does this solve my problem? Right, that'll do. It's all smoke and mirrors, but I got it to work. I just chewed up your thing. And then here I need an end for this part, I know. Right, where's the corner here? Right. Look for the slim wall with the red line and the curved railing. I don't know. I see a red wall. The curved railing's there, but it doesn't go round. I don't know. You could have used the other one, but it's quicker if you just use the pre-made walls. I think I'm using the pre-made walls. We can sort it later. Yeah, we'll see. Yes, it's raining. Yeah, right now it's quite heavy rain. It's actually like in a big puddle of water. Or are you talking about real life? I don't even know. Of course we can. Remember how Resident Evil 7's demo before the beginning hour started? I wanted to base my horror game off of that and give the official name of the game an Elm Street related, but I'm only good with stories. Oh, that would be cool. Elm Street. Big Freddy Krueger coming for you. That would be nice. I mean, yeah, it's about making practice. Like, maybe make some smaller horror games. Like, try more simple stuff, and eventually you'll get better. Every creation you'll get better, and eventually you'll be able to make your masterpiece. It rained here for about 1 minute. Not fair. Just a little refresher, you know. Go out, get something on your face. Start off with the horrors, man. I can't handle another creepy horror. Well, it's coming. Yeah, same. The rain stopped. I thought it was about to start raining, but it went away. Highly disappointed. Just go for a wee shower, maybe. I don't get why people say rain is horrible. It's literally raining water from the sky. Amazing. I know, but it's dirty water. Don't drink it. You've been warned. I prefer snow. Thank you very much, House Moomin. Yes, for that corner. And this is coming from a guy who lives where it gets to 50 degrees. I know. When you eat ice cream, you must need to eat it really quickly, or it's getting melted. Actually, I take that back. I need to create a slim version. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, maybe I could just use, like I said, I used that, but maybe if I use this, let me see. Would this work? Oh my. Let me see. Can I use this? Maybe if I do it like that, maybe that will solve the problem. Because all I needed was the corner piece, and this one has it. So I think I can get away with it. Right. So like I'll go in. I'll delete that. Right. I'll delete this, and then I'm on the one grid. Why am I on the one grid? I've totally ruined this. Right, there you go, I fixed it. Kinda. So basically the corners look like this. Is that right? They don't actually connect to the other side, do they? They just stop, and then there's a plastic bit. I think that's how it works anyway. And then can I like... Well, what am I duplicating here? Is that the mad plastic? I want to stretch that plastic up. Just tell me if this is the way it was intended, because I don't actually know. So I'm kind of just putting things where I think they might go. You know? I mean, this is not optimized for me. Like, just for me, because I'm terrible at this kind of stuff. There you go. It's dreadful for me. I'm butchering your creation. Look at that. Totally butchered it. Oops. Ah, who cares? You can help me with that. I don't know if this is what you intended. Let's just say yes, that's what you meant. Okay. So then, build some longer walls. We need some windows though, so that we need the wall with a window. And then we can put that... Oh god. I think I ruined it already. Right, so we need some of these down here. I'm probably going to have to use a small one to fill the gap, maybe. Right, I can't use that wall though. I need a connecting wall. Right, here's my connecting wall. There's my window. Give myself another window. And then... don't know. Maybe I could just get rid of that. And I'll just make I'll make the window closer. So I'll make two windows. So we had a few beds in here, didn't we? Had like 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's put another one of these over here with a corner. Okay. So that's roughly what that looks like. And then let me see. Let me delete that. Let me delete that. Get another one of these ones, the straight ones. And then from there, what I might do, I might use the bigger one. Hold on. I'll try and use one of these ones. Because right next door, there's going to be like an X-ray room. It's going to be quite close together. So I'll put that there. And then I'll get a... See, if an X-ray room, would you use a double door or a single door? I'm not sure. I'm going to guess and say double door. So I'll use another one of these doors. So there's the X-ray room in here. Let's just say X-ray room. So we have the X-ray room in here. Then we have one of the patient wards in here. It's like a big room. It's not really a ward, but you get what I mean. And then down here, this is where we go into the main lobby. I could even put a window here as well, but I don't think the camera's going to see it, so I don't think it really matters much. So that's the X-ray room. Let me see how that looks. So I need to try and figure out and map it out in my mind here. So we have a couple of corridors here, right? So let's say the first corridor is here, and there's rooms on here and here. Then there's another corridor here. So I'd need, the rooms would need to be like that. So basically that corridor is linked to that corridor. That door is linked to a corridor here. Because I need to figure out where I'm going to put the... Where I'm going to put the surgery room. Just give me a minute, try to figure this out. Because I've got one corridor here with rooms on either side. Or it could just be a corridor with rooms on one side. Another corridor with rooms on this side. So like that could be that section. Try to think. I could put the surgery room over here. But if you keep going down this way, there's going to be another, the private corridor is going to be down this way. So maybe I'll just separate this actually. I know none of this makes sense right now, but in my mind, I'm making perfect sense. I can assure you. So let me move this round. So I was just going to make like one big corridor, but I think it's probably best if I just... separate this corridor. So you'll come through... We'll make a separate corridor here that has the surgery room. So there's not too many rooms in the one corridor. So we've got the X-ray room, we've got the patient ward, and on the other side of here we've got the two corridors, the entrances for the corridors. So let me see if I can put these in without absolutely ruining it. Right. That's about right, isn't it? Right, let me just grab some walls here just to make sure I'm lined up properly. I'm not actually going to use these walls, it's just for now. Okay, we're good, we're good. So there's a wall on this side, a door on this side, and a door on that side. So basically, forget this corridor. When you go through the main lobby, the main hospital lobby, you know you had the reception here, and then there was a door, double door here and double door there. So these doors will lead you through another corridor, and it'll have like, it'll be kind of like this. So imagine you're going through here, and then once you get to this door, for example, like imagine it's this one, so you'll come through here, and then you'll be in this part of the hospital, and so this would take you back down here again, another version of this, back down to the main lobby. And then you've got the patient wards here, you've got the X-ray room. I don't know what we could do. Don't really think I really need to name this one, to be honest. I'll just delete it for now, because this is just an extra corridor. And then on the other side, this is where we'll have the... So we'll have the surgery theatre. So let me see... Take another one of these doors. So let's put it here. Surgery. See, this is in America, so I kinda need to spell theatre the wrong way. I want to spell it this way, but I think they spell it like that in the United States, don't they? This looks so stupid. Right, so that's the surgery. And then I'll make that wide enough. I could make a couple of theatres. So like surgery theatre 1, surgery theatre 2. But I don't think you're going to get to explore both of them. I think you're just going to explore one, but it wouldn't be good if you only had one surgery theatre. I don't think it would be very practical. Okay, so there's the theatres there. I'll just make this a bit more. And then on the opposite side here, we're probably going to have... I don't know if I have a bathroom on this side or the storage area. I'm trying to think. I might leave the storage for upstairs because I don't want to make too many storage rooms. So I think maybe I'll make a bathroom down here. So like on the other side, there's maybe a bathroom. Plus there's a corridor from the private section of the ward. So I'll copy another one of these. Let's see. So the doors here. Say the rooms are here. Doors here, rooms are there. And then here. Just try to work this out. I think I'll yeah, this one's going to have to be at the end, I think, because it's going to be, if you're in the main hospital lobby, right, say that's the end of the lobby, then you've got a corridor like this, and then you've got another room, and then it leads up the way, so I'm probably going to need to make this all the way at the end here. So this is the private ward on the side of the hospital. You've got wards, you've got rooms here and here. You'll come through here, and then you'll probably, this is the surgery, and then on this side there'll be like a, I guess there'll be like a small bathroom on this side over here. So let me get a, I don't know if I've got a door for a bathroom necessarily, so excuse me. I'll just use this door for now until I actually figure out what door I'm going to use for the bathrooms. So I'll just put it like that for now. So we've got like a male and a female bathroom. Okay. And then just reuse these. I don't know if I'll do all of these like a blank wall, but let's say it's kind of like that. I might separate this a wee bit actually. Give them a bit more space. Right, so their bathroom can be like that. There's so much planning involved. Hopefully this all pays off, by the way. Obviously this looks like this because this is going to be a separate scene, so I was building it for this scene. Once I remix it, I'll flip this around and it'll look good. So there's a bathroom, like they go in here, bathroom stalls are here, same here, the bathroom stalls are there. And then we can have these walls here, and then we can put some chairs and stuff like that across here. People that are waiting through the surgery. So I'll just grab some. I'll grab some of the floor. What do you think so far? Do you get an idea of what I'm talking about? Because I'm just rambling to myself right now. I don't know if anybody understands what I'm doing. Right. I think that could be alright. I'll just need to figure out what I'm going to do here. Maybe I'll probably put like chairs and stuff like that. Put up some stuff here. But yeah, that's the basic idea for these corridors. Okay, so this corridor needs a wee something there. Okay. Right. Almost there. Right, I'm gonna have to cheat. Use my corner. There you go. Righty-ho. Right, so this corridor is actually a different corridor, but let's just say, for now, this is the same corridor that I'm going to use to connect here and here. So, you're in the main hospital lobby, you come through this door, and then you've got your exam rooms or your patient rooms. And then once you get to the end of the corridor, let's say we're in the left corridor, right? So we go through that door, which will be in the left. This is the left exit. So we come through here, and then this is where we are. So we'll get the patient ward with some windows. If we go this way, this takes us outside. So this takes us out into the hospital. So there you go. So if we go around that way, we go to outside to the hospital gardens. I'll probably change the door for this part as well. If you choose to go the other way, so you can either explore the patient ward or there's the x-ray room. And then if you go down this way, this will take you through the other section, except this will be mirrored, so all of these doors will probably be on the other side. And then if you go through here, we've got the surgery theatre, we've got some bathrooms. I'm probably not going to name the bathrooms like this, but let's just say we've got the male restroom, female, right. So we've got the bathrooms, and then we've got the surgery, other surgery theatre, and then this is going to be the other ward. This is the private ward. So if you go through the private ward, again it's very similar to this, just that it's a private version. In fact, actually this door here is actually what this one was designed for, actually. So it's going to be something like that. And then we'll get into the private reception room. So if you remember the private reception room, that's once you go through the car park. So basically once you go through the car park, say the car park's over here, then you go into the hospital reception, the private reception on the side. You go through a long corridor which is like this, and then when you get to the end of that corridor you arrive in this part of the hospital. If you're playing as the other character and you enter through the main hospital lobby, the main hospital lobby has two ways to go. You can go this way, which takes you to the up through this way to the private reception, or you go further up the way and you go through one of the two entryways there, which takes you on another corridor like this, takes you, and then it'll eventually take you here. And then, as you know, the patient ward was the room with all the beds. The surgery one, we still need to finish it, but you saw that the other day. And then out here we've got the gardens. So if you remember, out here we had the Bovaretta of the garden, things like that. So I think that's a nice structure. I think it works quite well, I hope. I mean, let me know what you think. If everything looks like it's like a good space. If you like where all the placements are, hopefully it's alright. It's neat and tidy. So there we go. I'll probably stretch that a little bit, actually. Let me just get one of the corners here. There we go. So yeah, I'll just cover up the walls with things. I'll put things here and there on the floor. Maybe a hospital bed goes across here. Some chairs go across here. You know, some propaganda on the walls. A fire extinguisher. You know, all that kind of stuff. So I think that looks all right. I think it kind of does the job. So that's the first floor corridors done. Basically, I'll just when I separate all these into their own scenes, This corridor here, I'll remix it a couple of times just to make the other corridors that connect to these doors, because they're very similar in style. There's no point in me making it again. Other than that, we just need to go on to the second floor now, and there's the nurses, reception area, and then they'll have their corridors with all of the other patient rooms. But again, it's going to be very similar to this. I could even make it in the same scene, technically, and then just remix everything afterwards. But yeah, the corridors are actually finishing quite quick. So, Scheme, you did a good job. Very good job. You've made my life so much easier. Well done. Okay, so whilst I was properly concentrating there for about 5 hours, I need to catch up, see where we got to in the comments. It's time for the sacrifice. What sacrifice? That one would work, but it has the red line. We'll fix it, don't worry. Forget the red line, just copy and paste it. I'll quickly create it later. Oh god, my chat just went crazy. It's like everyone's messages just vanished and then they all came back again. Hold on, I need to see where I got to. You might be able to mix and match stuff. Yeah, I think you saw. I pretty much made it work. Somehow. I got it working. I wish it rained here. How glorious would that be? There's a lot of pros and cons when you basically live in a desert. Camel's clearly being a massive pro. I don't know why, but I wanted the game to sometimes mention him, but he wasn't going to be in the game. It's been a while since I read the comments. Who's this? Understandable. Yes, I need to create a slim version of that outer wall. Forget the slim version, make a gigantic version. That's it, LBA, just the red line, messing it up. There we go. You need to create pillars, then go on corners of walls, unless you already did it. The pillars in the corner of the walls, who knows? Ask him, he probably has an answer for you. Yeah, that's right, they don't actually connect. Alright, just making sure. Wait, never mind, you did. It's literally right there. I did. Right, let's, I'll assume that's what happened then. You only need one plastic thingy. Really? Don't you need a plastic thingy to like go up the whole wall? Otherwise it looks a bit weird, does it not? Are you sure, Scheme? I remember it was bronze or gold. Don't know about the plastic though. Wouldn't you rather walk through a golden hospital and be scared and then walk through some old plastic? I know, tell me about it. Oh, it's the Hindi language. He's probably not even here anymore. I don't even have my translator open. Hold on. Give me a moment. It's coming. Right, we're going to translate some Hindi. Today's Hindi lesson. Right, hold on. So he wrote, here in Genadia, it is 4 degrees. I can't handle this heat for any long time. 4 degrees is roasting, isn't it? Good luck with that. And what about the environment? What about the plants and the animals? The animals. There's no animals in my hospital. Yeah, I'm going to put like a bed, fire extinguisher, blah blah blah. We'll properly mess this whole place up. Right now I just want to get the level structure looking nice, and then we'll dive in and properly mess everything up. I think it'll be good. He's back. I know, he's back every day. We don't need plastic, we need something solid. That's why we use gold. There's ones with red lines that are for the inside corners only. Otherwise, you'll see that red line inside the wall. I made one without the red line for what you need. Alright, I'll just replace those then. Or I'll paint over the red line. I guess the red line is just for guidelines. I hope it rains all day tomorrow to make up for today's torture. No, you gotta enjoy it. Get a suntan, go in your garden, catch COVID. It's all good. I wish it rained at all. You're just sitting there like, ugh, please, just a drop. Every door is going to load into another scene, right? Yes, every single door loads into a separate scene. So we can basically max out the detail in every room, every corridor. It doesn't matter. I just need to make sure that the room, the size of the room reflect the size of the wall, you know? Because I don't know, I feel like one room's like this size and then another room's like that size, you know, but I'm going to have to properly measure stuff. So I'll come back to the corridors and I'll go back to the rooms. I'll measure everything, make sure everything matches up accurately. Hopefully it's not too big of a problem. See, that's the thing when you're working with different scenes. It's hard to reference what's in another scene unless I import it just to see what it looks like. But I'm just going to have to get the measuring tape out and see. Okay, so this room is this size, so then the corridor must be this size. It's just right now I haven't done it, and I don't want to waste time going back and forward measuring things, so I'll do that myself. As long as I get a rough idea of what I'm making, that's good enough for me. Okay, that song sounds like One Late Night. I mean, it's all Resident Evil, so probably. How late was it that night? Very late. 12 PM or 11? 12 PM is not late. That's quite early, that's lunchtime. Wow, that's really late. I think it was John Jerry Steve PM. No, John Jerry Steve only operates in the AM. He comes when you expect him. Because he's not the kind of guy that comes like when you weren't expecting him. He wants you to know he's coming at this time, this hour. So basically you can't sleep because you know he's going to arrive any minute now. How paranoid would you get if it's like John Jerry Steve arrives at 2 AM every night and it's 2 AM and you can't see him and you're like, oh god, where is he? He's never late. You're looking around your house terrified, like, did he forget? Is he late? Please be late himself. He's not really late. He's just biding his time. Here, Mathemaniac the First. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Theatre, yeah. We got it. Yeah, that's the American spelling. So I need to be careful because when I spell things the British way. But this game takes place in the United States, so if I start using British writing, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't, you know, line up properly. Impressive. I think there should be a moment where you walk in one room, big smoke comes out with a shotgun and chases you. That would make this game a 10 out of 10. Big smoke. It's like, I'll have a number now. 255s and 48. A double extra large crinkly. That would be funny. You get chased by him the whole time. Whenever he gets close to you, anime music starts to play. Just like Resident Evil. I was thinking that, like San Andreas, it clearly copied Resident Evil. He already has plans to have some Boveretta Easter eggs in the game, so it will be 10 out of 10 guaranteed. And John Jerry Steve, because the John Jerry Steve collectibles as well, don't forget about those. Boveretta is actually canon in the subject universe. She's an old unused animatronic in the storeroom. That's true as well. And she has some posters. She was the kids' entertainment. They didn't hire a clown, they hired Boveretta impersonators. So you'll definitely see those. I think the kids' room is the room that we can play around more because it's got toys and, you know, just silly things. So we could probably put a lot of Easter eggs there. So he is going for 11 out of 10. I know I'm going for the maximum score. Kinda LBA, I was wondering how you know where everything is going to be. Have you planned it out beforehand? Yes. Yeah, I've got everything planned out in my head. I know where every corridor is. I know where every room is. I even made a map in the game. I've just not made all the maps yet. I made a map of the street in the job centre. I still need to make a map of other places, but I know where everything is. So when I was designing all the rooms, I knew, alright, this is the room we need to make today because it goes here and the corridor connects to there and there. So it's all planned out. The only part I haven't fully planned out yet is the underground lab, but I've got a rough idea. I think once we get to that, I'll dive more deeper into that. Will there be Bovaretta of the toilet? Yes. It's basically a turd with a scraggly blonde wig just floating on the surface. I think that's it. Bomba trinca Lisetta de Bovanonca. Viva la Bovaretta. How schmoomin' are you from France? From France. That's where all the weird people come from. France. No, the UK. The devil music. Are you speaking Spanish now in the desert? Wow, what on earth just happened to that message? I typed LOL when it turned into that. Yeah, totally believe you. For me, it doesn't say anything. Your message doesn't say anything. I don't know if that's a glitch. No, LB, I'll expand on it pretty soon. It's good to see how you use it to know what's missing. Camels. Camels, that's what's missing. You need to make me a camel scheme, and we'll just leave it. We all love camels, of course. Camels are the best, especially when they spit right in your eyeball. Hamsters are better. Very fast. I had a pet hamster, they are so cute. But camels are still awesome. Can you imagine a hamster riding a camel? That would make Instagram explode. Of course, they just have it going halfway up the wall in the reference pics. Alright, I didn't know that. I was just assuming, because if you see it going up halfway up the wall, you might think, what's going on there? Because you thought if there's wires, they would like connect all the way up, but if it's just halfway, then fair enough. I'm not looking at any reference images, so I'm kind of just going by what looks okay. I have a teapot in the hamster biscuit tin. What? You have a hamster biscuit tin? You eat hamsters? With one John Jerry Steve leg. Can you... Oh! I just had a great idea! So once we start making the merchandise for John Jerry Steve and all that, what if we actually made John Jerry Steve leg biscuits? You know, like, it's like custard creams, but it's John Jerry Steve's leg, and it's a lime flavour. How amazing would that be? And with every bite, you kind of choke a little bit, because, you know, like, the material of the biscuit, it's very dry, so every time you swallow, it's like, oh, it feels like he's actually choking you. I think I'm onto something here. I'm definitely going to do that. I'll get into the confectionery business. We'll make John Jerry Steve's legs, and we're going to make a fortune. The red lines were to say, don't use me for straight walls. And I said, I'm going to use you for a straight wall. That's how I roll. More Hindi practice. Double Hindi practice. So he's talking about his 4-degree heat. What other degrees do we have? No, it's not. It's 74 degrees. I'll get to right. Well, Google told me it's 4 degrees, but okay, 74 degrees, that's definitely a lot warmer than 4 degrees, yeah. That's exactly how I'm sitting. Jeez. You must have to like sit with like an ice pack 24/7. And yes, I am still here. Excellent. Yeah, I was totally concentrating on fixing all this area here, so I wasn't sure if you vanished or not. The irony is that Bovaretta's past job was a stripper. She decided she got bored and went into children's entertainment where she was berated by parents because she looked ugly. I know, the children are like, I love Boverette, and the parents are like, oh, no, I'm not paying for my children to get hospital treatment by this ugly creature. You're making my child sick. Happy, but sick. Can you imagine your CV? It's like, oh, I want to apply for a children's entertainer. But I used to be a stripper, right? So I've got some experience entertaining people, just from a different perspective. That's when they decided to get an animatronic version. However, it malfunctioned and started swearing at children. So it got abandoned and all Boveretta stuff got discarded for good. Yeah, it was like the scene from Terminator 2. But it was just Boveretta being all crinkly. Were her parents nuts? Hamster riding a camel would be too good. That's your next Dreams game. Make a game where you control a hamster and instead of using a horse, you use a camel. We've got to give camels some love. Her parents were nice, but the parents of the children who were getting entertained by Boveretta got annoyed because she didn't look cute. Yeah. See, everyone has to look cute and perfect in this world, or you're not good enough. John Jerry Steve shaped biscuits. It's going to happen. I'm going to find the cheapest manufacturer possible so we can get the lowest quality biscuit, just to make sure that the quality in your throat replicates the brutality of actually being strangled by John Jerry Steve. I'm going to have to send a few packs to Scheme to test every night with his cup of tea, just to see if it gets close, you know. So he eats a biscuit and he's like, alright, that was like a human strangling me. It's not quite John Jerry Steve. So the next iteration will make it even drier. You know, we'll start to like put some nails in a blender and we'll start to sprinkle it in, and until your throat starts to kind of bleed from internally, then we've got it right. And what I might do is I might go on Dragon's Den and I'll be like, hey, I've got this new product. It's called John Jerry Steve's Legs. It's a biscuit that it simulates what it's like to get strangled by John Jerry Steve's leg. And they're all going to say, I'm in. You got me at John. But little did we know, John Jerry Steve actually, he's actually got some stakes in Dragon's Den. Yep. Right, hold on, I'm going to start a Silent Hill playlist now. Give me a second till it loads. What the hell? Did anyone ever play that game Blasphemous? The soundtrack just appeared here. Blasphemous, full soundtrack, high quality with tracks. I've never heard the soundtrack for Blasphemous. This is Blasphemous, by the way. This is quite epic, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't fit survival horror, but it does fit horror. Screw it, I'll just leave this on. Everyone can learn the Blasphemous soundtrack. Screw jazz punk. We're going to go for Blasphemous. It's kind of got a Scottish vibe, doesn't it? It sounds like bagpipes. Yeah, it's the John Jerry Stave rice cakes. They look smooth on the outside, but on the inside it's just rice cake. Every swallow cripples you, and it's super dry. You know, you're trying to like put sauce on it. You're trying to put water. It's like, you know, when you put a digestive biscuit in your tea and it starts to like get all soggy. We've clinically tested that all John Jerry Steve biscuits will never become soggy in water, in tea, any beverage. So when you leave John Jerry Steve biscuits in your tea, no matter how long it is, you take it out and it's still dry and solid. We've made sure to test it to that level. Oh god, yeah. The Boveretta lore is strong, definitely. Bake them with tobacco or something. Oh yeah, and like every 13 biscuits in a packet, one has a razor blade in it. That's like the prize, and you'll never know until it's too late. Some kid walks in like, "Mommy, I found the prize. Oh, I'm gonna die." Razors will work perfect. Yeah, razors that has some hairs wrapped around it. You know, razor-like hairs. Screw Jazzpunk. I will get John J. Steve on LB. Watch your back. Well, Blasphemous has a very horror vibe, I think. I guess we'll see. So, as long as it kind of fits the vibe, I'm good. But if Jazzpunk, we put Jazzpunk on and the soundtrack's like do, you know, maybe it doesn't fit. I will lose teeth eating those two. Everything. I mean, the more teeth you lose, the easier it is to swallow them whole, because you can't chew them. So it just saves you an extra step. Also, how about this? Bovaretta gummies, the gummy red lips. Oh, can you imagine it? Try to chew Bovaretta's lips. Oh, we're gonna Haribo's. Imagine Haribo's but Bovaretta-O's. So it's like Bovaretta with the same haircut as the Haribo's kid. And apparently Haribo's is German, so it kind of makes sense. Yummy, yummy, yummy gummy Bovaretta lips. Get. I never thought I could eat a gummy sweet and get raped at the same time. I never thought it was possible. It's like how our lip stick. By the way, LB, got to go in about 40 minutes. In about 40 minutes. That's just a long. 40 minutes is a long time. And that'll be good. I don't know if anyone's buffering. Hopefully you're all good. Harry Boretta. And grown-ups love it, so the happy world of Haribo. So it has to be that we have to create something unique for that, you know, because kids and grown-ups hate it. So the crinkly world of Harry Boretta. The stream is swallowing John Jerry Steve biscuits. I know if we talk about it too much, it becomes real. It gets summoned into our world. The stream's gagging again. Okay. So, we'll get some corridors here, right? What I'll do is, I'm not going to make the nursery station, because the nursery station is a separate scene. But what I can do is the corridor with the elevators. So let's make an elevator without a wall. Right, let's go. Let's do this thing. Don't mind me, I'm just going to make an elevator. Wait, there's an elevator here and here. Right, it's got a wall, thank God. It's got a wall, right. I nearly killed you there. There's a wall here. I think we're all good. Right. We're not on floor 0. We're floor John Jerry Steve! There you go. Oh, what the hell? Take the doors off it. Right, here we go. You're now entering the realm of John Jerry Steve. By the way, I don't know why I turned the environments around this way. Normally I create this way, but for some reason I did it this way. I think it was just because that was like that and I wanted to have a contrast. Right, I'm going to make the elevators over here. So if you remember, there was 3 elevators. So we get 3 elevators to make. So I just need some of my fancy walls. So once you go up the elevator, it's pretty much going to be like... There's not going to be a door on this side, I don't think. I think it's going to be a dead end. So you're going to have a dead end with 3 elevators here and some propaganda stuff. Maybe the supply closets could go on next to the elevators. And then you go through a door up here that takes you to the nurse's station. And then I can duplicate this, put it on the other side. Also, there's a staircase as well, so we'll have the 3 elevators, then we'll have the entryway from the staircase. I don't think you're actually going to use the elevators in the game, because I want you to get some exercise. I'm trying to make it so like the power is not so good. So sometimes you'll be fine, other times you won't be. So let's see. I love how that snaps together. Look, nice, nice. So we need to try and picture this, because when you come in, there's a bit of a space before there's any elevators. So I know there's a long wall, but I'm just doing this just to help me out a bit here. So say we do an elevator there. How do we link the elevators together? Maybe I'm going to have to put a wee gap in there. Come here, you. I'm using my red tape. I'm not listening, scheme. Right, this is how it's happening. Right, so there we got an elevator there. Let's use our red again. Right, that looks quite cool, doesn't it? And then we'll have a single door. By the way, this isn't actually connected to this. Let me just move that so you don't get confused. Right, this is actually a separate entity. Right. So I'm going to put it like this, just to make sure everyone's on the same page here. There you go. And then we go. Let's just take one of these doors for the staircase. Let me see. There you go. So that'll be the staircase. Would you say staircase or would you say stairwell? I never say stairwell, but it sounds very fancy. Let's go for it. Stairwell for... I was going to put the floors in, but who cares? Okay. Let's get the elevators. We've got the staircase comes from here. And then we'll make another wall. And then we'll have another double door. Oops. Oopsie daisy. We'll have another door on this side. There you go. And this will take us into the... It's technically the nurse's station. I don't know if I should label it as the nurse's station because it's technically the patient wards, so... Fine. Let's give the nurses some credit. I want some claps. Damn it, we missed the claps again tonight. Nurses. Let's just call it the nurses station, right? Ta-da! And then on the other side we'll do the storage rooms. Okay. That's all we need to figure out, scheme. We need to figure out this. I'll probably just need to delete it, like, slice it up. So the storage rooms, I'm probably going to make the storage rooms... Try to think, I would probably make the storage rooms here, right, just so it's not too far away, but at the same time, I had to extend this corridor because if you're downstairs and you go up the elevator, you kind of need the corridor to continue, right, just for structure wise, you know, I'm no architect, but I think we need to make sure the building has like the same proportions. So this corridor may have to get stretched a little bit longer, so I might just make the storage rooms over here, so it gives me an excuse for making the corridors quite long. Okay, so let's put a storage room over here. I don't know if I'll put it right at the end, or if there's going to be 2 storage rooms. Let's just make 2 for now. So I'll just copy this for a bit. No. There we go. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? So you've got the elevators, you've got the stairwell, the nurse's station. We'll have some propaganda up here. Don't smoke, Bovarettas. That's a new cigarette company. Then we'll have, I don't know, the storage here. Let's just call it storage for now. Oh. There you go. Sweet. Like I said, you're probably not going to enter every single room in this hospital. Some doors might be locked and you'll never find a key for it. Some doors might be blocked, so maybe I could put things in front of this, so you can't actually get in this room, you can only get in this one. So, don't worry. Some rooms you won't get in at all. But yeah, that's another thing, Scheme. We just need the handles to change some of the handles on some of the doors. I don't know if you made it. So not all the doors are push doors. Some doors have handles, which might be quite cool. We'll need one of these fire alarms at some point. Some wet floors as well. So let me just copy this over. Nice. That looks good. So there's another little area done. And once we finish this area, I'll just remix this part and then I'll mirror it to the other side. So now we've got exam rooms that can be mirrored. We've got elevator rooms that can be mirrored. We can also remix these. Instead of exam rooms, we can turn these into patient rooms. All we need to do is use these doors here. So the patient rooms are quite close, so we'll have those doors plus we'll have the windows. I could even make that just now as well. And once we have that, I think not all the corridors are finished, but most of the main hospital corridors are done. The only other corridors we need to make are the one that goes into the cafeteria and the offices upstairs, plus the pediatrics ward. We need some corridors in there as well, but they'll mostly all use the same assets, so I think we're doing alright so far. Can you imagine this? The lighting, once Intra gets his hands on these scenes, and once I start detailing, adding some extra stuff and some obstacles, and we make some grimy things, because I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe there's like a pool of blood in one particular corridor, or maybe there's blood that's been like dragged, across the floor, or maybe there's blood like dripping from the ceiling or something, I need to figure out how every room is quite unique. That's going to be a lot of fun, I think. I see Joe. I'm just scrolling up, but I see Joe. I know what's going to happen. Yeah, just a reminder, but I didn't hear your response because the stream is stuttering more than dubstep vocal chops. I guess because I don't know, because I'm probably going to work for like another wee bit just to finish more of these corridors. We'll see what happens. If not, don't worry, I won't play it until you're in the stream next. Because on Monday we're going to do a play stream, so I'll probably, if I don't get to it today, I'll properly dedicate it to it. on Monday. And since Monday is a play stream, I can spend more time listening to all the music and stuff. And it doesn't have to be at the end of the stream either. Although I probably will do it then, because I like putting music at the end, so I can catch up with the comments. Both adults and kids love them. Adults because of her stripper job, and children because of her entertainment value. Well, adults can have entertainment value too, right? Surely. It would be quite awkward, you know. The father and the son are both enjoying for different reasons. That's good value, yeah. That's good family values. You're appealing to the whole family. Back to normal now. The sample the Chops Isaac make LB stream dubstep. That would be quite interesting. I mean, I could record some of the things LB says, sample that, then make some really weird dubstep-like song. What do you want me to say? Do you want me to say anything in particular? Or rather, lag step? Do it. Maybe when I get bored and don't know what else to do. God damn it. Use a keyframe to mute the timeline to sound like it's lagging. Hey guys, I'm Ellie today. Oh, Joe. Joe. You know, you're lucky that this is a brand new scene because John, Jen, Steve is nowhere to be seen. But that doesn't mean that John, Jen, Steve cannot be seen. For you see, John, Jen, Steve is everywhere. He's one innocent search away from Joe. God damn it, Joe. That's what you get. See, I should just tattoo his leg. You know, that just says something for Joe. Let me take off my grid. Right, this is coming for you, Joe, right? Don't think it's not. No GTA, Joe. There you go. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I just need to fix it on his leg so I can get a nice tattoo going. Sad I can't wrap it around his leg. You know. There you go. Don't mess with him, man. I'll even move this out of the way so you can't see it. Hold on. There you go. No GTA, Joe. No GTA. No GTA. Or you get the leg. You get the leg. No house moving. Too late. Late. See, these emojis are actually working out quite well. I have an excuse. What is it? Because this is waiting. Big fat juicy leg is coming for you. I had to buy a monster truck with a giant fist. What? Called the Love Fist in GTA Online. Okay. Well, you're getting a love leg. Maybe not a love fist, but a love leg. Right round you. By the way, LB, I'm going to make some Boveretta themed props for you to sprinkle around in the scenes if you want. Sure thing. By all means, go for it. I want top quality. You've seen the quality of Scheme's work. I want the same quality. We have to make the game universal. You broke your hands and legs too, right? Yeah, actually, and theoretically. Nice LBA. Will not read the comments. Well, it's too late now, man. So I'm lucky today. Nah, you're not so lucky. No MC J Leggy S Lego. If you can provide a doctor's note or something, you should be okay. Doctor's notes are easily forged. John Jerry Steve knows this. You need the stamp of approval from John Jerry Steve's leg. I think he has to put his kneecap in a vat of toxic ink, and then he just sort of presses his knee on your doctor's note to prove that it's valid. You know, it's like You need to certify these things, John Jerry Steve style. Yeah, I'll add handles tonight. Sounds good. Because you could get doorknobs, but you could also get, you know, those big handles, those big steel handles, and you grab them and you open the door like that as well, just as an extra option. I mean, I could make it myself. I'm just leaving it to you because it's your collection. You can keep it all together. Yeah, that's my excuse anyway. I'm sick. Cough. You hear my cough? No, I don't. Sounds legit. I'm sold. I'll have to remember that excuse for myself. It looks good with my crappy lighting, so I can't wait to see how Intra's lights handle it. I know. It's gonna be so good. You know, and we're using studio lighting by the way, so if we put crappy lighting on, it starts to look like that. It's gonna be good. Once I get all my sound effects in, my music, Isaac's music, we get the all the cinematic stuff happening. Once it all comes together, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be just almost as good as this leg right here, Joe. It looks good with my crappy lighting. Yeah, my eyes are burning. That leg is for you, Joe. Don't look at it. I know it's all for you, but don't look at it. No, how could you, LBA? Joe said it looks tiny. The leg? How dare you? How dare you say that, Joe? Now look at that. Look at the flex on his leg. Really examine the detail they went into designing the structure of John Jerry Steve's leg. Look, you've got some green in there now and again. See? As we get higher and higher, we start to see more and more green. Here's another. Here's his crotch, big green crotch. Oh, I don't know what that is. What the hell is that? Eh? Oh, thank God! It was just a big giant vein. I was scared there. I was very, very terrified. Right, I'll let you away with it. Look at the size of John Jerry Steve, and look, he actually fit perfectly. When I enlarged him, his foot actually went perfectly on the floor. Talk about coincidence. Look at that! See if you made like Shadow of the Colossus, Shadow of the John Jerry Steve. Look how massive he is. Can you imagine him in VR scheme? Walking around and just seeing John Jerry Steve walking like... Don't look at my leg. Don't look at my leg. That would be monumentous. If he was to face against Godzilla, I think Godzilla would just lose all the franchise rights. It would all go to John Jerry Steve. They would have to rename all the Godzilla movies and like CGI put John Jerry Steve in instead, because then he's the new rightful owner of those titles. Ambient music for subject, all kinds, but it has to be the best. It has to be the best music. You hear this music it's on right now? How good is that? This soundtrack is actually pretty good. Like, I've never heard the Blasphemous OST, but it's pretty nice. I'll need to play the game as well. It's kind of like a Metroidvania, but kind of horror at the same time. I can't stare away. That's a massive torture. The longer you're late, the massive the torture becomes. Bovaretta infected him with her minge syringe. I think that's how it is. Right. Let's move on to the next corridor, shall we? What was the next corridor I was going to do? I think I was just going to remix this and use the other patient rooms. Let me see. We were going to use these ones, weren't we? Right. Let's see the gap between here. Let's look at the gap here. I think that's what I'll use these rooms for. Like, I'll use these for the corridors, maybe. and I'll use these for the actual rooms themselves. So I'll need... Oh my. Oh dearie me. Can I steal this? I'll steal this. Right, so we'll put that on the doors. Right, so this is going to be like the patient room. So I'll make a separate floor over here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the patient ward now. So we'll do the rooms in 2x2. What did he say? Doesn't line up. Is this like for corner rooms or something? Because this would have been so good if it just kept going. Yeah, I don't think we can use this. I was going to use these as a continuous thing. Remove the corner protectors. Okay. I guess I could. I guess I could. It's the only way I'm going to get through this, isn't it? But I don't want to remove them. I don't want to. I'll keep those ones. I wanted to keep them. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know if I can use this one. Could just a bit. This particular one doesn't line up properly. God damn it, I think I'm going to have to just make my own. Just going to have to use this one. Oh. Screw it, we're just going to have to use these doors. I actually prefer to use these ones. Just because they connect better to the walls. Right. So I'll sort of fill it like that. So the rooms need to have windows. So we need one of these. Actually. So we'll put that in there. Oh my dear. Oh my dear lord. Right, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Looks good. Aye, that's perfect. If I do say so myself. And then I don't know how many of these we're going to have, to be honest. Copy these. Let's see, because that's going to be like that. So I'm going to have to make it like extra. Because if there's a room like that, a room like that, I may have to move it round actually. Because then I would have to do it like that, and then the rooms would just become like that. Which is not what I wanted. I wanted the rooms to be like that and that. So if the rooms are going to be like that, I need to put like a space between them. A pretty big space. Or would I? No, I think it might be alright. I think it'll be alright. I'll just need to make it look different so it doesn't look like two rooms, you know. I'll put a poster or something there. Then it'll be alright, I think. Right. These rooms are huge, by the way. This is what you get when you get privileged. Right, I'll make an extra one here. This is going to be quite a long corridor, I think. Probably some of the longest corridors you'll find in the game. Okay. Let's just do that for now. And then I'll do the double doors. Take this one. Ta-da! And then we'll get more over this side. Big John, Jerry, Steve. He's the why I don't know why we didn't do this from the start. Make him huge, so no matter where we are in the scene, we can always see him. He's not hidden behind a wall. He's always there, you know. Looks so menacing up there. It's terrifying, absolutely terrifying. Right, let me flip this round. Right, that's alright for me. Right, let's move the floor over now. Right, perfect. Got a nice wee floor in now. And right, so we're on the nurses' ward, right? We come through here. We're going to have rooms here, and naturally we're going to have rooms on the other side as well. So I'm just going to have to try and duplicate this the best I can. And then flip it round. Oh no, I didn't do it properly. God damn it. Whee! At least all these corridors are coming together quite well now. This will really save a lot of time. There we go. Perfect! Perfect. So now we've got a big patient room. But like I said, I'm probably not going to use these ones for the rooms anymore. I'm probably going to keep them just for the main ways, so people can see like, oh, okay, this leads to here, this leads to there. Once you're in here, I'll probably just use like this. So the room numbers, I'll do the room numbers later once I actually plot it out. But clearly we've got a contradiction here. We've got two different room numbers, but I'll probably just use this one. Room JG GGS with a small s. There you go. That's John Jesdy's room. He's always the first one. Right, he's always the first room. Anywhere you go. Right. This is his room. That music actually chimed in at the perfect time there. Did you see that? This is John Jesdy's room. It's coming for you. Coming for you, Joe. That's where you go. When you get hospitalised, Joe, you go to the John Jerry Steve room. So you don't really get to escape it. Bovaretta infected him. Yeah, that was horrible. Godzilla be like, yeah. I'll make that double door for straight walls. Oh, cool. John Jerry Steve looks awesome like that. I know. Big VR guy coming for you. Sadly, I can't make VR, so it's gonna have to be someone else. Got to go, Joe, already? You just came for your eyeballs to get expunged. See all you guys later. See you later, Joe. Hope you recover from your John Jerry Steve torture. Or next time. Stay being early, my friend. Stay crinkly. Stay crinkly. That's the new catchphrase from Bovaretta. Those two different room numbers were in real life reference pics. No idea what the number on the door frame could be. Really? So it said 41, but then it was like this? No idea. Maybe it's not the room number, maybe it's the patient number. I don't know. God knows. I love this though. Beep, beep, beep. It's even got USB ports. You know, if you want to plug in your iPod to the room. I don't know why, but every time I see this, I think this is like a locking mechanism. It's kind of like once you go in here, the door is locked. You need a key code to get out. Look at that. Do we have these plugs are they in the US? It's like 3 plug holes. Well, who knows? Who has a clue? Right, but that looks good. I'm liking this. Big corridor. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 patients. And this is the right corridor. Then on the left, I'll duplicate this for the corridor on the left. So the first floor of the hospital is mostly examination rooms, but there is one private ward like this. And then we'll have the second floor. It will have 2 public wards for patient rooms. The third floor, the same thing. Just that I'll remix it. I'll change a few things here and there. All I need to do now is, if I maybe make a corridor on this side that leads to like the offices, the director's office, things like that. But yeah, so far so good. Excuse me. I think it's probably a speaker or something. Would John, Jerry, Steve please come to the John, Jerry, Steve room, please? Your patient is trying to escape his leg brace. John, Jerry, Steve to the John, Jerry, Steve room, please. Thank you. Dun dun dun. This music fits perfectly with John, Jerry, Steve. Can you imagine it? It's like the end of the movie, the camera just kind of pans away like that as the music's like and then it fades out. You're stuck with John, Jerry, Steve forever. Right, so I think we've got a good amount of these rooms, corridors mapped out. I just need to make the cafeteria and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll do a quick save. Hopefully I've got space. I didn't even check, so I'm screwed if I don't have any space. Right, here we go. The hospital corridors. Please have local space. Thank God for that. That would have been terrible if I didn't have enough. So it's looking quite good so far. I don't know, are you still there, Isaac? Or did you leave? I'm not sure what's going on with Isaac. So that's pretty good. So I think, yeah, like I said, all we need is the different door varieties for the handles. So maybe there's a handle you twist. Maybe there's a bar handle. You know, the bar handles. And then I can just like swap it in and out, you know, for certain doors. That's pretty cool then. So we've got the exam room, and then we've got the big ward, and then we've got the surgery rooms, then we've got the private wards. And here we've got the elevator room with John Jess Steve's leg. That's actually gave me an idea, because it's like in Resident Evil there's a plant monster. Imagine in one of the corridors there's like this big plant that blocks the way. And the only way you get through is if you sneak through a little path here. every time you sneak through it, the plant goes like and hits you, slaps you. But then I feel like if I do that, I'm going to copy Resident Evil 1 a little bit too much. But it would be cool if we had a John Jerry Steve leg. Like, I could literally just put... Let me see. Hold on. If I put in a ceiling here, right? Give me a minute. See, if I put in a ceiling here, no one would be none the wiser that that's a John Jerry Steve leg. People could just think, oh, it's a monster plant. No one would know. Only you guys would know when you're running through this scene. You're like, that's John Jerry Steve's leg. No one else knows. Only you know. Ta-da! I see it's dead shiny on this side. So yeah, we probably need to flip it round, as you said. Oh no, it's still shiny on both sides. Who knows? Who knows, man? Unless your ceiling was different from the floor. But anyway, no one will know that's a John J. Steve leg. I might keep that there. Maybe that's why the elevators don't work, because there's a massive plant blocking the way. And you'll know it's John Jerry Steve. No one else will know, but you'll know. You'll know the truth. And then we've got the patient ward, so... I think we've got a good amount. The only part I need to do now is the side part that leads to the director's office. And the nurse's station, but that's a whole scene, a whole separate scene that I'll need to do. Also, I wanted to make it like a walkway. So, you know, you have the main hospital, you've got building 2 and building 3. Normally you have to go outside into the gardens to enter the other buildings, but I want it so that if you go onto floor 2 or floor 3, there's actually a walkway that leads from each hospital building to the other one, so you don't need to go outside. In this game you'll need to go outside first, because you'll need to unlock the path to go around that way. So if you want to use the walkways, the doors are locked or they're blocked by something. It's just that when you come back later, it's like a shortcut, so you don't have to keep going through the garden all the time to go back to the main hospital. You don't always need to go down to the first floor. You can still come back to the main hospital through the second floor or the third floor. It's good for backtracking. See, I've thought about it. I've thought about all this. It's getting cool enough for me to finally get back to creating stuff. My pro sounded like it was about to die earlier. You and your damn pro, me and my damn basic. See, that's another reason why I probably shouldn't get VR on the basic PS4, the base PS4, because the VR is probably not as good. Probably has a lot of frame rate issues. So yeah, you probably need a pro to really get the most out of VR, I think. I'm here, but I got to go in like 7 minutes. Damn it! If only you gave me a 50-minute warning, we would have got through it in time. So on Monday, we'll do a play stream, and I'll listen to both tracks, since we'll have more time then. We'll listen to the original, then we'll listen to your remix. I got you, LB. I had the same idea. Yes, perfect. Hey D Junior, welcome to the stream. Hope we're doing well. I just got Dreams today and I didn't even pass the tutorial. Yeah, the tutorials are probably going to take you a little while to get used to. I've been playing Dreams for, how long is it now? Like a year and a half. Because I was in the beta and the early access before the main game came out. So I've had tons of practice. So for me, Dreams is easy now. Not easy to do advanced things, but to navigate it's pretty easy. Just stick with tutorials. Don't give up. Eventually you'll get there. You just need to get used to it. It will take a couple of months maybe to wrap your head around it all. Music time soon. If you're checking out music, you could check out my serious track. I fooled this before with a serious track, and it wasn't really. Is it going to be a 24/7 hospital? Wondering how lighting will work. See, that's the cool thing about the lighting in this game. every scene that you enter, the lighting is different. There's something unique about the lighting, and it's something I'm working a lot with Intra Attack out with to make sure it's just not the same lights over and over again. There's like, not only are the graphics different, not only is the object placement different, you know, the cutscenes and blah blah blah, the lighting plays a big part in the game, so everything has to feel really handcrafted. But yeah, this is good. This is very good. We're making a lot of good progress here. I think we should have a more detailed version of the entire game finished. My plan was always, by the end of August, have the full game polished up, at least a second draft, and then basically all of September I would just keep putting the gameplay in and keep testing it, and then after we go through every area we'll keep testing the gameplay, and we'll update the graphics naturally as we keep playing through it over and over again. Because I'm crazy, right? I wanted to finish the game in September, by the end of September, like to get a basic version of the game complete. You can play it from start to finish without cutscenes, just finding items, unlocking doors, getting through to the end of the game. If I could finish that by the end of September, that would be ideal. So then October I could just do cutscenes, and then November just do bug fixes, you know, do some extra graphical details, things like that. I think we're still on track for the end of November. I've still not confirmed that. I won't confirm it until the second demo comes out in October. Then I'll decide if we can actually get this game finished in November. So far, it's looking good. I think once I get a playable demo ready, I think I'll be a bit more relaxed, because I know that the game can actually be played. But I think it's going to be so good. At the end of the day, if I don't get it out in November, it's definitely not going to take me that much longer. I only wanted it out in November so I could hopefully get nominated for an Impy award. That was my ambition. But if I don't get it finished, then it's obviously not a big deal. If it was to come out in January or February, I don't think it would make that much difference. The only change would be no Impy nomination. So yeah, so I'll play everyone's track on Monday. I think it'll give me more time to spend on it. I finished a Boveretta toy figurine. God damn it. No, that was a joke track. This time it's a real track. Yeah, your real tracks are joke tracks, are they not? On average, I think you make more crinkly music. Wouldn't you agree? So that Blasphemous soundtrack's pretty good. I'm going to have to play this game. I did not know Blasphemous, the game, was inspired by Spanish music. The track is called Taranto a la Hermana Mia. Does anybody know what that means? Yes, LBA, you are crazy. Very impressive work rate. I still feel like I'm behind though. But I'm going to have to try and optimise the best I can, and the streams definitely help. The fact that I stream, it forces me to work. Because if I was doing this off stream, I probably would have spent the whole day just like doing this. But I've managed to push myself to get a few of these done. Even then, it's not much, but ultimately it gives us an idea. I still need to do I'll leave the camera angles till I finalise all of these scenes, and then I'll remix them and properly put all the polish into them. So far so good. Let's hope it all works out. It's going to kill me though if Media Molecule don't give this an MM pick, or I don't get nominated for an MP. I'm going to be like, you kidding me on? This is the most ambitious game in Dreams thus far, and we're not even getting anything for it. So if anyone at Media Molecule is watching right now, you know what to do when the time comes. So I'm actually getting like pretty hungry right now. Thankfully I don't need to go work now, Thankfully I'm okay for today, so I'm going to chill. And I'm going to work on a video, a short video for tomorrow as well. There's a couple other videos that I made for this week, but I don't want to fire them all out now because I think there's too many. I just had problems with rendering and things like that, so I'll just save those for next week. And hopefully next week I'm going to try my best to get a video out from Monday till Saturday. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to try and do it. And one day eventually I'll be able to do it every week, along with the streams. So yeah, I'll try and get a little video out for tomorrow as well. I sent you the Bovaretta toys. Toys! Plural! I was going to bring them in this scene now, but I'll just... I saved this already, didn't I? Let me just save it again. I get paranoid, just in case I forgot to do it. Okay. Let's see, does our hospital thumbnail change? It doesn't. Hooray! We still have the original one. Here's the Legend of Bovaretta, by the way. I still need to work on it, but I'm not going to work on level design. I'm just working on gameplay. Once I get the gameplay working, then I'll properly work on it. But the priority right now is this. This is just for fun for now. Right, let's check out Hauschmumens. Oh, first we need to level up. Oh, we're getting some purple. Oh, we're getting more purple. Some red as well. The anticipation is killing me. Apparently I do art now. See, because I use Scheme's assets, I'm now an artist. Somehow. I don't know how that happened, but... Right, is everyone ready for this? Because this may be frightening. Oh my god. She's even got a mask on. Oh my dear. I mean, you definitely fixed her feet. Her feet aren't quite as crinkly as the animatronic, but definitely they're still pretty funky. Jesus. Look, it reminds me of The Simpsons. It's like Marge Simpson with her big mouth. Oh wow, hey Homer. Dearie me. That is horrendous, isn't it? Oh dear. We'll put some of these around on the floor, maybe. I think the fire cat's screaming. I think he wants some food. I'll need to go feed them, I think. I hope this is the thumbnail for today's video. Can I use the beautiful Bovaretta toy figure as an Easter egg in my game too? John, Jerry, Steve and Bovaretta figures, they come in a collection. Yeah, the fire cat's screaming outside. I'm going to have to give him some food. I'll have it in my main player's daughter's room. I'm making a Last of Us style game. Oh, interesting. Well, as always, if you need any help from me for your game, whether it's voice acting, writing a script with dialogue, helping with level design or anything like that, as long as it's not art, I can definitely lend a hand if you need me. Just let me know. I have some Bovaretta posters too, which could go in a room if she's a mega fan. I know. And Stubaka, he also made a Bovaretta board game as well. So literally all you need to do is search Bovaretta and you'll find everything. It's like a whole collection. No one makes Bovaretta things but Hauschmumen and Stubaka, so you should find a lot of it there. Of course, what kid wouldn't? Those look beautiful, very, very beautiful. Look at the nose. I know, the nose is just like, it's like a baked potato, isn't it? A really raw one. So hot. I tried to make it look really cheap. Yeah. It's like McDonald's quality. The cheapest of the cheap. Or like Kinder Egg. That's even cheaper. Actually, they should make a Kinder Egg with Bovaretta inside. A Kinder Boretta. On the floor. Oh god, red alert. I forgot her mole. No! Well, this goes in the trash then. I don't want to look at this anymore. You've let us down, Hauschmumen. That mole was essential. You got make sure when you put the mole in, you can actually see it here as well, because the mole protrudes that much. Okay, you fixed it, thank God. I know she looked off. I know she just wasn't looking that pretty. Let me see. I'll go back. Ta-da! But like I said, Hauschmumen, you didn't update the mole on the mask. We need a proper mole that's like bing coming out. The arms look crinkly too, I know. Does she actually move? Like, can I move them myself? No. They're not impable. I cannot move them with my imp. Damn it. I was hoping, you know what you should do? You could put like a wind up on her back and you wind it and then she goes. God, those eyes are staring into my soul, I know. It's kind of weird, she looks at you, but you're not 100% sure if she's looking at you or she's looking like through you. It's kind of hard. Perfect, John J. Steve is a lucky guy. I know. His figurine now has a romantic figurine to go together. It's the perfect set, perfect combination. Yeah, I'll go back now and give you a wee like for that. Perfect. Well, that was one weird stream. It ended on a very weird note. So there you go. We've got the hospital corridors. Not fully done, but most of the main corridors are done. We just need to do the corridors for the second and the third building. And that's it really. We do have the basement, which I'll need to make corridors for, but there'll be different assets, so it's not so important. You fixed it again, good. Thank God. You did good. So I'm gonna have to go get something to eat now. I'm gonna have to also feed the cats because they're desperate for food. The fire cat is the most vocal one of all. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. I'm gonna try and get a video out tomorrow. It may or may not be John, Jenny, Steve and Bovaretta themed. You're just gonna have to wait and see. And I'm probably going to be back again on Monday with a play stream. So if you get any music tracks you want me to listen to, I'll do that on Monday. And I'll also try my best to get a video out every day from Monday to Saturday next week. Next week I'll do the streams I'll do the big play stream on Monday. I'm going to be busy on Tuesday and Wednesday. It could be like that for a while. So big play stream on Monday. Thursday, Friday we'll do the create streams. I'm going to take a break right now on Saturdays just because I need some time to like recharge and be with my family and stuff on Saturdays for a little bit. So I'll do that for now. Maybe like near crunch time for this game I might do more on Saturday. But for now the streams are looking like a play on Monday, a create on Thursday, Friday, and then a video on Monday to Saturday. So even though we're doing slightly less streams, we're doing more videos. So I'm trying to get a good balance between the two, because I feel like the streams are great, but we need videos as well to expand the reach and do a few other things here and there. And I'll make more videos on this project, make more videos on the Legend of Bovaretta, all those kind of things. So it's better, I think, just to generate a bit more attention to the channel as well. Her mole is now visible on both figures. Excellent. Do you need the hospital exterior? Technically I do need the hospital exterior, but you would have to make it like very specific to to my level design, do you know what I mean? Like, so we would need a front entrance for the hospital. We would need a side entrance for the private part. We would need when you go into the gardens, there's going to be the building for the exit for the first hospital, then a side entrance for the other two buildings. So that's really it. I could maybe build a really cheap looking one, and then if you wanted to make anything extra, we could replace that with that, just so you can get all your sizes and stuff like that right. Later I'll add some animations for her if you want, LB. Tell the Firecat I said hello, will do. I'll definitely have some voice work and stuff, LB. Excellent. Great stream, LB. See ya. I'm going to go continue boiling alive in the weather. That's crazy though, it's like 10:15 at night. Surely it shouldn't be that warm anymore. Should be quite cool. Tell Bovaretta I said hi. No problem, LB. Take some time off. Yeah, it's not really time off, it's just I'm trying to restructure things, you know. So if I do 3 streams a week, I think that's still quite good. And then if I'm getting 6, that's right, 6 videos every week, I'm technically getting, what, 9 pieces of content out. So I'm trying to find a good balance between it all. But I think it'll be good. If I ever do stream on Saturday, or Tuesday or Wednesday, it'll be like a bonus. I'll let you know in advance. The priority is the survival horror game. If I get The Legend of Bovaretta out this year, excellent. If not, I'll do it. I'll get it out for next year. And the lip coin, yeah. If you could make a rough version, I can improve it. Yeah, it sounds good. I just need to get to that stage. I'm still making a rough version of the streets and the alleyways right now. Once I finish that, I'll get to the outside of the hospital. I'm kind of leaving it to last, to be honest, because it takes a lot of work. Bruce Buffer. See a new character we can make. Thanks for stream, LB. Later. See you later, Scheme. See you later, House Moomin. The stream might cut off, so have a great weekend. I'll stay here in case something does happen. Everyone's still here. 350 comments. What did we get? I think we got 360 last time. I'm sure before I left it was 360. I guess we're not going to make it unless the chat gets spammed. Hint, hint. Right, well I'm gonna head off now. So thanks very much as always, guys, for tuning in. I'll have a little teaser video dropping tomorrow, and then I'll see you again on Monday for a big play stream and an extra special video, which I think you're going to really enjoy. The Saturday teaser is going to hint at what's coming on Monday. I think you guys are in the Discord, aren't you? So I'm going to send you a little thing. Basically, it's going to be like in the video on Monday, there's going to be a question section where you can ask, and let's just say John Jerry Steve may or may not be in charge of those questions. So I'll give you some details in the Discord later. Alright, Stone Boretta, I'll see you later. Better go feed the cats before they burst through that door like a cartoon. Right, see you later, guys, and I'll see you again on Monday for another play stream. Bye.